Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This is DRich and today is May 26, 2022. How's everybody doing? I hope that you guys are well and that this video finds you all in good health, good spirits, and good energy. I want to make sure you guys are acknowledged off the top. Thank you guys for always tuning in. Hit the like button on the way in, by the way. This is going to be a very quick video for you folks today because I didn't want to put a video out right away. I just want to sit back and look at what happened with Ctgx and see where we're at with that. And I know there's a lot of folks out there hurting right now because of the expectation or the anticipation of certain things, and those things did not work out. And I'm here to shoot it straight to you. And first off, if by me giving you presentations on this particular asset has done damage, that is me. I'm going to be a man up and apologize for that. And you know what? With that being said, I put out a tweet this morning that I would no longer go out of my scope when it comes to investing. So here we are. We're going to talk about this. We're going to kind of give you a different perspective. I know that a lot of folks might think that this is a spin video, but this is nothing to spin. Okay, it is what it is. It is we're going to take it at face value and take it for what it's worth. But at the end of the day, we're also going to look at some other things to kind of see where the project is heading, if it's heading anywhere, and look at it that way. So again, if you are on Stellar Expert, go there, check this out. Make sure you're looking at the contract address. We've started seeing these warning signals or signs pop up on the Lobster wallet as well for illicit and fraudulent activity. Okay, it could be not. So here it is. There's the total supply. Nothing really changed. Still, there are 16,112 authorized trust lines. There are 14,734 that are funded. Okay, so nothing really changed with that. So with that being said, you kind of gotta give it a little bit of benefit of the doubt. Although the website has disappeared, and I'll give you my little perspective about that here shortly in a minute. So here it is down 62.9%. All right, let's just keep perspective there. When it comes to that, the issuer account is still locked. It remains locked. What I wanted to do, we're going to go ahead and look at this chart, right? And as you can see, since this day, about the 20th, I believe, 19th or the 20th, we started to see some volume here in the token. All right. So here we have $1.3 million in volume, 2.3, and then here yesterday, which was or even today, we have $1.6 million in volume. Okay, so we can't change any of that, but what I want you to look at is this last candle, this wick down here. It didn't even touch anything below there. Okay, now let's just pay attention to see what happens in the next couple days. That's just the way we're going to look at it. So again, is this a scam? I don't know. But what I can tell you is, as you go down here looking at all operations, payments, offers, trades, trust lines, markets, and asset holders, let's go over there and look at that. Okay, here is the holders distribution for Ctgx. Okay, and let me just be very clear. When I presented this to you, I believe on the 4th of May, okay, you could have been in profit. Okay, you could have loaded up. I don't know what your position was. And then a couple days ago, you could have still been in profit. So we're not going to blame anyone for anything. We're always going to take responsibility for our own investment. And if you are overly emotional or charged up by emotion, take a step back. Okay. And just use critical thinking, all right, and just use discernment, all right, and not get your whatever. It is what it is. It's a market, all right. And what I want you to look at is these are the account balance and the token holds for these accounts. All right, and if you want to click on them, you can actually go to see what they have in their wallets. All right, as far as other assets, let me ask this question, and I want you to just be honest with yourself. If you were to be holding 72 million tokens of Ctgx, do you think you would not be hurting right now severely? I don't know what profit that person could have been in. Declining 62%, 54 million, 47, so on and so forth. And you see all of these wallets with all of these different holdings. Okay, and you can just scroll down. Next page here. Okay, if you're over leveraged and you didn't take profit, I don't know what you were doing, because I encourage everyone to take profit. If you put $200 and you get return on your profit, you want to take your initial investment back. So at least, at the very least, you know that you got your initial investment back. So I'm not going to try to spend it any much more than trying to be positive and taking a step back. I've been in crypto for a while now. Okay, and with the website going offline, so let's just go here and show you that it's going offline. Okay, so here is this domain that goes offline. So it appears that we got rug pulled, but again, you always go back to the asset holders to show that it's not the case. All right, and I'm going to hold on to what I have left. I took profit. I encourage you to take profit, and I hope that you did. And again, converted it back to XLM, because you get to convert it, the true value, the nature of the value of the coin at the time that it was in profit. You could have couped some XLM and built your XLM back. And now, I want to give you just a story here real quickly. My son, who was 18 years old, got into this project, and he asked me, he said, "Dad, what happened?" I have no answer for him. I just said, "Hey, just don't get overly emotional about anything." He said, "Oh, I'm not. I'm ready to buy some more." So if that means anything to you folks who's listening to me on the channel, I think the kid has a good head on his shoulders, okay? And he looks at the opportunity, okay? And I tell him to just be careful, all right? He's on the Lobster wallet as well. And he is, as an 18, he's very good with mathematics, and he knows what he's doing. I would say that. So for the kid to come at me and say, "Hey, no worries, we're going to just buy more," and if that's what you want to do, you can do that. I'm not telling you to do that. But again, just use caution and things like that. But don't get overly charged up where you're pointing the finger at other folks, or you're screaming, yelling at the rooftop, and there's nothing we can really do about it besides give it a few days and see what happens. Okay, if you start seeing the amount of wallets being funded and then it decrease, then I would be concerned. Right now, not too concerned. And it's kind of like people are comparing it to Luna, things like that. I'm not going to make any comparisons. The only thing that I'm going to share with you is these thoughts. If you are a patriot and you are in patriotic groups and chats and Telegram channels and things like that, and you kind of understand how things are working when it comes to trapping people, doing illegal, fraudulent activity, we kind of understand that model as well. We also understand that Satoshi went offline. We don't know if he's come back online, and he's disappeared. And you also know that Q has gone online and come offline, and we're waiting for other posts for short periods of time that have been dormant. So you know what? I'm going to look at it from this purview and see what happens. I'm not frustrated. I'm not emotionally charged up or whatnot to where I'm going to start accusing people of things. That's just not the nature of me as a person who does his own due diligence, who uses discernment, who also kind of you got to take a step back and not be overly charged up. So again, if you got hurt, that is my apologies. I hope that things turn out to be better in your favor. And again, always learn to take profit, and always learn the lessons of saying, say for instance, if you were up bigly and you lost bigly, these are the lessons that are learned in the market. Last year, for an example, I lost hundreds of thousands of dollars because I refused to take profit. In hindsight, should I have taken it? Absolutely. So these are lessons that I've learned, and hopefully you're learning them as well, because if you want to continue to stick it out in crypto, you're going to make it, and one day you're going to wake up and your funds are going to be where you thought they should have been. So with that being said, guys, I don't know if this is a scam. On the surface of things, it looks and appears that way, but when you lift up the hood, you want to still see those things that are still working in your favor, in regards to the trust lines, the funded trust lines, and things like that. And if you take a step back and look at the chart on the monthly, it's barely getting started. So there you have it. That's my take on it. I don't want to try to extend this much longer, but we will continue to stay in the scope of those assets that we've come to know, which is like XRP, XLM, Algorand, XDC, IOTA, and some others. We'll stay on that focus, and then if something happens with this, most definitely we'll revisit it. Otherwise, folks, enjoy the rest of your day. Take a walk, take a breather, take a break if you need to. With that being said, tomorrow there will be no video. I have a doctor's appointment. I have what you call a umbilical hernia, so I have to go get that checked out. My stomach's been bothering me a little bit lately, and I want to go make sure that I'm okay. It's been about 3 years, and everything is been okay, and they said I didn't have to have surgery, but if it began to hurt, then you would need to go and take a visit. So we're going to go get that visit tomorrow. So keep me in your prayers and your thoughts. Otherwise, folks, have a great weekend. Do something fun, do something new, do something exciting, and just take a step back, take a deep breath, and know that everything is going to be just okay. All right? With that being said, God bless, take care, and as always, folks, treat everyone with class, dignity, and respect. Bye-bye.